She a bad bitch, but then you look in her car, you know, she riding around in a fishbowl, you check in the car, you just see candy wrappers, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. Like, I don't take you serious like that.
The coldest season is among us. Be careful what you wish for. This is all I ever wanted, and the fact I made it. Look, I thrive in the coldest seasons. While y'all trying to stay warm, that's when I'm just getting heated. I don't got no competition, man, cause niggas ain't competing. List of niggas the shit on won't stop till it's completed.
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Richie tapping in with another video. Look, first and foremost, shout out to all my new subs, man. I appreciate all the likes and engagement, the comments you guys been leaving. And from our returning subs, man, I really appreciate you guys as well. But we're gonna dive into this video, man. This is one thing I feel like a lot of people really underestimate, and I've seen it 1,000 times. Even with myself, I've noticed this. And the first impression is always the best impression, and this may not be so much more for the older guys, but for the younger guys, this is gonna be for y'all, because I kind of see this, and just, you know, I noticed with maybe some your OGs or your parents or your dad or, you know, your father figure, they just never told you this, but like how you want to be seen, or how you want to be seen is how you should carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you carry yourself pays a lot of dividends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into this. So the first impression is always the best impression. There's a quote I like to go by, and it says, you know, a reputation takes a lifetime to build, but it takes you know, one day to ruin it. So you could, you know, even if you a type of guy and you've built this reputation, you dress nice and shit, but if somebody sees you for the first day, or, you know, the first time, and you dress like a bum, or you just slack as fuck, that's what they remember you by. And I know sometimes we have our off days, and y'all can say, look at you, bro. I don't dress this. I'm coming from the gym. I'm doing something a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't be doing. So, but yeah, the first impression is honestly the best impression. So, for example, I see guys when y'all leave your house or whatever, and I just see niggas at the gas station with slides on and pajama pants, and like you at the gym and stuff like that. Like, bro, you just never know who you gonna run into. You never know when opportunity is gonna present itself. So, and another thing is, like, when you introduce yourself to someone, whatever you introduce, like for me, when somebody introduces themselves to me and when they tell me their name, that's what I always remember them as. That's what, I don't call them no nickname after that. I don't give them no nickname. If whatever you call, that's what you get called. So don't say your name is fucking, tell me your name Will, but then you be like, man, you my friends, they call me Bobby. No, or Chuck, nigga, you told me your name was William. I'm not calling you Bobby now. The first time you met me, you should have said, my name is Bobby. Then if niggas want to start calling you William, I'm like, what the fuck they calling you William for? But no, your name is William to me, not Bobby. So another thing is, like, a lot of guys, y'all might see a girl or whatever, and the first time y'all meet her, your breath is stank. So your breath might not usually be stinking. You have an off day, or say you going to the gym. Like me, I always brush my teeth before the gym. I always wash. A lot of y'all get off work, y'all don't want to wash before the gym. Y'all don't brush your teeth. That stink is lingering and manifesting from earlier today, what you have for lunch. You know, you done went through a whole day. Wash your ass before you go to the gym. What if a girl come up to you and talks to you? Usually your hygiene on point, but she just came up to you and introduced herself and this and that. And nigga, she never chooses you, but today she chose you, and now your breath stink. So now you gym in the breath. You Joe in the gym with the stink ass breath. Like, girl, yeah, he cute, but his breath, ooh, fuck. His breath is crazy. Now that's not always the answer, but because of that one time, your first impression, now you the nigga with. That's why I say you have got to be on your game. Keep you some deodorant in your car. I keep me some floss. You got shit in your teeth. It's all, you just never know. You got shit in your teeth. You got fucking. And another thing, guys, your car says a lot about you. When I'm talking to a chick, the first thing I do is check out her car. That tells me all I need to know. If I look in your car and I see fucking Wendy's cups and ding dong wrappers and hamburger old ass fries between the seat, that is nasty. She a bad bitch, but then you look in her car, you know, she riding around in a fishbowl. You check in the car, you just see candy wrappers, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. Like, I don't take you serious like that. People don't take you serious. What happened if you trying to get a job, you do a job interview, you come out the job interview, the guy hiring you like you a lot, man, he walk you outside, man, walk you to your car today, man. I really like what you got going. I can see yourself in the company, blah, 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 blah. You drive a piece of shit car, and he get and look inside the car, and you like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Nah, man, we gonna go with somebody else. Because that's a representation of you. You ain't fooling nobody just because you dressed up nice today. But when I look inside this car, or when you go to a chick house, nigga, some of y'all be inviting people over to your house, and your shit dirty. You don't even have the decency to clean up. You don't even have the decency to take out the trash, wash the dishes, make up your bed. You just don't give a fuck. You just don't care. Your shower got fucking a black ring around it, nigga. Your shit like a black hole. Like a nigga might hop in your shower and fucking go to a different universe. That's crazy. Your shit got a mold ring around it. Ring around the rosy ass tub. That shit is nasty. First impression, but you want a bitch to shower with you. But then you confused on why she don't want to come over and spend the night. Nigga, do you want to spend the night in your shit? Your first impression is everything. How are your hands looking? You got dirt under your nails. Even though you just got off work, I understand sometimes, we work them outside jobs. Do your best. That's how people see you. Whatever the first image you give them, that's what they see you. And that's why I say, that's why a lot of people from high school, that's why I'm going to flip it right now. A lot of people from high school don't like when you level up because the first impression that they got of you is not who you currently are. You see what I'm saying? The first person that they met, that they were introduced to, and then you went and molded yourself into someone better, to someone different, you changed, you evolved, that they still had the first impression of, man, I remember when you was in high school, man, remember that nigga put you in that locker and slapped the fuck out you? That's what they think. No, man, even though that shit never happened, I'm just giving a nigga slap the fuck out me, we gonna have a problem. But look, that's what I'm saying. Your first impression is the best impression. You always want to give your best every time. Every time, everywhere you go. I never leave the house with slides on. I remember one time I was younger, I left the house with slides on. My dad said, man, you don't know who the fuck you gonna meet. Put some real shoes on. You could get in a fight. Anything could happen, man. Never leave the house without slides. My grandma used to beat my ass if I left the house without a belt, sagging and shit, my pants below my waist. Like, you don't know who you gonna see. You don't know who's even watching you. You got to be cognizant of people who's watching you. You don't know who's out there. A girl that you might not pay her attention, she watching you. A potential client, a potential person that's seeing you right now, and then 2 years later they see you again. You just never know. You could be in a store. It's funny how the world works. I went to school with a girl. 5 years later, she come up to me like, hey, you know me? I never seen you a day in my life. But she's been watching me. She's been watching me. She knew me from school. She knew me from going to the gym. I'm trying to tell you. But I was doing everything right throughout that. So that whole 5 years, I kept her attention. Imagine me in the gym. Y'all being a goofball. You in the gym, yeah, girls are watching you in there. You in there dancing and fucking jumping around and just being a jackass. You ain't got no mystique about yourself. You just fucking playing around. Like, nigga, you in there showing all your teeth. Smiling, ear to ear, for no reason. That's what I'm saying. Dancing, looking like a goofball. You don't know who watching you. Your first impression is your best impression, man. But yeah, that's the video for today, man. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. This is just something I picked up and I noticed a lot, man. I've been noticing this shit a lot lately, especially with the younger crowd, man. These young kids, man, these younger, and I say young, man, I'm only 27, but these younger guys coming up, they don't give a fuck. I'm scared. I was talking to my friend today, man. I'm genuinely scared for this next generation, man. That's why I want to get on here. And I wanna reach, that crowd. I wanna reach that demographic, the youth, and give them game. And for some people don't have that mentor or somebody they can talk to. So this is like that game. So that's why I said leave comments if you like. I had that young guy ask me about the street smarts versus the book smarts. Like if it's a topic you want me to talk on, I'm gonna talk on that topic. And I'm only gonna talk about stuff that I know personally. I can't discuss things that I've never been through, I've never seen or never done. But the things that I have done personally and I've seen, I'm gonna give y'all the best of that game. So, I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.